Hi everyone, this is Whitney Dix, the Awaken Banquet co-chair, and I'm sending this video to you because you have volunteered to help Awaken get auction donations for their annual banquet. And I'm so thankful that you're tuning in. I'm creating this video just as an easy way to answer some of your questions. So first of all, Awaken is a local anti-sex trafficking organization that works in the Reno, Tahoe area. They were founded 6 years ago by Melissa Holland and Jen Robinson, and since then have helped over 1,500 ladies, either with consulting services or getting them out of prostitution and sex trafficking, things like that, job counseling, all that kind of stuff. So they're doing amazing stuff in the city. They're a really great unifier. Many churches in the area support them. Lots of local organizations are on board with what they're doing. They do a lot of work with the government and also a lot of work in our schools, which is great. So on November 2nd, they're going to be having their annual banquet. And this is a fundraising event, and it's their biggest fundraising event for the year. And it's really important because all the money that's raised at this event goes to towards funds for new case managers for Awaken, for hopefully a safe house where these women can go right after coming out. It goes towards job opportunities, plane tickets in case minors need to be taken out of the state very quickly if they're in danger, things like that. So it's a really critical fundraising event because it's going towards a lot of really important stuff. So at this banquet, they're going to have a silent auction. And basically what that is that during the event, there's going to be some downtime. And during that time, the banquet attendees are encouraged to go and walk around the room where there will be banquet auction items. So what will happen is, though, surrounding the room will be baskets or stanchions or signs where people can go and look at something that they can purchase. Now, these auction items have been donated mostly by local businesses to this banquet. So basically, the business donates a free item. They get some advertising, which is great. The Awaken gets money for people purchasing those items, as well as the banquet attendees who buy these items are getting able to make a donation to Awaken and get something in return. So it's a really cool way to fundraise because it's basically a win for Awaken, it's a win for the consumer, and it's a win for local businesses. So what we need your help with is connecting with these local businesses. I have a spreadsheet of people and businesses that have donated in the past. And likely these businesses are going to want to donate again. And so I'll need your guys' help reaching out to them either in person or by email or phone call to remind them, hey, our annual banquet is coming up. Thank you so much for donating in the past. Would you like to donate again? And we see great turnout with that. Usually businesses that have donated in the past are happy to donate in the future. It is a big list, and so I'm so thankful for your help because many hands do really make light work. So the sheet that I have shared with you guys, it's a Google document, a Google sheet, and it is a shared document. So any changes that you make to that document are shared with everyone who has access to that document, including myself. It's also a little bit incomplete, you'll notice. So sometimes it'll say the name of a business and a phone number, but we won't have an email or contact name. If it's possible during your phone calls for you to gain that information, or even find it on Google and enter it into the spreadsheet, that would be great because that's going to help for the future years when we're contacting these businesses that we have all the information. There's also a section of notes, and that notes section I'd like you guys to utilize. And when you talk to the business owners or have any comments about anything they said to you, please take note of it in that little note section next to their business name, because that's going to help us keep everything straight in the long run as well. Let's see, some other things I wanted to make sure to mention is that the businesses that you are assigned, I would so appreciate if you would be kind of responsible for being their representative throughout this process. So for example, if you reach out to them one time and leave a message, I'd love for you to maybe a week later, a couple days later, reach out to them again just to follow up. Or perhaps someone says, oh my gosh, yes, I'd love to donate an item. Perhaps in a couple of weeks, you could give them a call and say, hey, did you get a chance to drop off that item? I'm just following up with you. Thank you so much. So really, I want you guys to be able to take these businesses from start to finish through this process and make sure they feel really just well taken care of, and like they don't have to worry about a thing, that we'll just take care of them. Let's see. If they say yes, that they'd like to donate, I have a auction donation sheet that is attached in this email, and they'll need to fill that out. It's very easy. It gives them all the directions they'll need. Go ahead and you can read that as well. That answers a lot of questions. Also, I'm sending you guys a list of frequently asked questions, so that if anyone on the phone has questions about Awaken, you might have some quick answers for them. If they have questions that you can't answer, definitely feel comfortable to say, you know, I'm just a volunteer and I'm not sure about that specific information. Let me try to find out for you, or perhaps you could check the website, which is awakenreno.org. There's a lot of information on there for anyone to look at. Let's see. I've also attached to this email all the details of how to purchase tickets or tables if the people are interested in attending this event, or for yourselves as well. As well as I've attached the sponsorship form. So that is for businesses that maybe want to do a little bit more. The lowest level sponsorship starts at $2,500, and then the sponsorship levels go all the way up to $10,000. So we do have quite a few businesses that love to do that, and the sponsorship form explains all those benefits. But primarily what I'm asking you guys, the help from you guys, is to gain those auction items for the silent auction. So then that's what I'd love help with as far as other businesses. And then the other thing I wanted to ask you guys is, who do you know personally that might love to donate an item to this silent auction? For example, do you have a friend who's a hairdresser and could donate a cut and color and some, specialty shampoos? Or perhaps you have a friend who's a fitness coach that might donate a free session. Or even if you know someone who has a house in Tahoe that they'd like to donate for a week as like a vacation rental, that would be great as well. So just some ideas like that for you guys to be thinking about. Who do you know? Maybe you could ask your dentist to donate a free whitening treatment or something like that. There's so many opportunities, and a lot of times that we have really great success when someone that you know personally you're able to approach with this ask. They're much more likely to say yes because they know you, you're a familiar face, and it feels like a much more real benefit to them. So we are expecting to have about 1,000 people at our auction and at our banquet. And so you can let the business owners know that they're going to get a lot of exposure from people who support this cause locally. So thank you so much for helping. I'm going to send that email out over to you guys, and let's see. I'll go ahead and check in with you in about 3 or 4 weeks just to see how things are going, and to see, who you might need to follow up with, or send a quick email to, something like that. And if you have any questions at all throughout the process, my name's Whitney again, and you can definitely reach out to me. I'll include my phone number for you in the email. It's 775-345-4700, and feel free to give me a call or shoot me a quick text message if you have any questions. I'm definitely here for you guys. Like I said, many hands make light work, and so it's really go time for this event, and we've had a lot of businesses be really excited to donate in the past, and so I'm so thankful that you guys are helping me out. All right, talk soon. Bye-bye.